Hello, today I'm going to show you the different ways of how users can create or submit requests into a Jira Service Management project. If I go to a JSM, in this case I'll go to the IT support project and scroll down, you will see that we have channels. If I expand here this section, these are the different ways of how users can create those requests. We have email, portal, widget, and chat. I'm going to cover each one of them and how they work. The first one is email. As you can see here, we have the following email address that has been set up for this specific project. In the configuration here, you can see that this is the email that has been associated with the project. A moment ago, I sent an email from my personal email address to the support email address of the project that we were just showing you. As you can see here, after sending the email, if I go back to the project and go to my queue, you will see that I have this item here that just go created, and the request type is an email request type because that's exactly how the project is set up. If I access the work item, you will see that in the description you have what I typed in the content of my email address. As you can see here, by setting up the email, you can receive requests through the email of the users, because there's a lot of times that users are just really used to report stuff via emails, and this will still work if you use Jira Service Management. The second channel for creating support requests or raising requests is the portal. I'm going to show you the portal that we've set up. The portal in Jira Service Management works the portal of portals. You have a main page where you can have a banner. You have the search functionality where you can ask questions. For example, I can type notebook. It will go and search in my knowledge base and provide any information that I might be looking for. For notebook, I can see that there is some documentation in the knowledge base on how to request a new notebook. What's the system, the process, and the system specs that are available for me to request. You can also add some announcements, add videos to the home of our portal. And as I was saying, there are different portals that you can set up. You can set up different portal for each of the different teams of processes that you handle. In this case, we have a portal for the service desk team, one for the human resources, one for the operations. The ones that show up here are the feature portals, the ones that are being used the most. And you can also have some additional portals that don't show up directly the feature portals, but are available as well for the users. Going back to the same project that we were using as an example, if I go to service project, you will see here that there's some information from the knowledge base again, or we can just click here on need to raise a request. This will show me the different requests that I have available to raise and ask what I need for. I have the common requests. I have something associated with notebooks, mobiles, logins and accounts, workplace. I'll go for this case in the common requests. I'm going to say that I need to ask a question. Summarize your question. Let's say need know how to request new software for my laptop. As you see, as I type what I need, the portal will provide some articles from the knowledge base that may help answer my question. I can just go into this, for example, this suggested knowledge base article, read through it. If it was useful for me, then I don't need to create a ticket. But if it wasn't useful, then I'll go back. In the description, in this case, I'm just gonna have to paste the same question and click on send. And immediately you can see the ticket was created. I can see in the activity if there was an answer from the agent, if it has been replied or not. I can share it with someone else if I need my boss, for example, or a manager to have access to my request for traceability. I can share it with him. I can also escalate if needed, cancel this request if I don't need it anymore, and check on the specific status. Second way is through the portal, which, as you can see, it's a really nice portal, super simple, and the UI as well, the look and feel can be customized based on the customer's needs, colors, brands, logo, etc. The third one that you will see is the widget. If I go to the widget and click here on configure, you will see that there is a widget, as you can see here on my right corner, that you can be set up. We can do it as a basic widget, which is really simple, or use the virtual service agent widget, which uses Atlassian intelligence to provide answers and information of what you are looking for. This virtual service agent widget can be, you can use the embedded code. If you copy this and paste it, for example, in a web page, you will have this widget there, and users directly from a specific web page can submit requests. And how this works. For this, and show you how that works, I'm going to go again to my portal, click on the virtual service agent, and here I can have a conversation with the agent, and he will provide an answer to my questions if he finds the information from the knowledge base or from the different intents that I can configure and set up. If he doesn't find any relevant information, or what he provided is not useful for what I'm looking for, I can raise a ticket directly from here. For example, let's say that I need a new laptop. The AI is gonna search into the different knowledge base articles. Well, read through those, think what can be answered, and for example here, it found something and is asking me if I need a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air. Let's say that I need a MacBook Pro. Submit. Once again, it is thinking, and it will provide from this article that's in the knowledge base of our instance these steps to purchase that specific MacBook Pro. As you can see here, it provides some information where this information came from. And now that I know what I need to do, I can follow those steps, or directly here, I can say that this did not solve my issue. For example, I need to talk to an agent, I'm gonna say, because what the AI is telling me, I didn't like it. And automatically here, I will have this raise a request button. I will click on it, and the agent will create a request for me. So if I go and open the request that was just created, you will see here that in the activity, I can automatically see all the interaction that I have with the agent, with the Atlassian intelligent agent. And this will go to an actual human agent in the backend who can attend to my request, respond, and try to resolve what I am asking for. That one is the third option on how we can submit requests. And the last one, if I go back to channels, is the chat. You can configure chats either with Teams or Slack, and it's super easy and simple. In this case, for this demo, I set up this chat with Slack, and for this you can have an agent channel directly in Slack, where you will receive updates anytime something happens in the project. Ticket was created, customer replied to ticket, that will be shown there. And what we care for this demo is on how to create requests. For that, we can create or set up a specific channel in Slack where users can go and submit tickets directly from Slack and submit the tickets either through email, portal, or any other options that I just showed you. Let me open Slack, and as you can see here, we have the Help ITS channel that I was talking about. From here, I can do flash assist, and he will have raised a request. From Slack, this is going to tell me which project I want to raise the request. I want to do it in the IT support project. What issue type do I want to raise the request for? So let's say I need to ask a question. And here I have the same fields that I have in the form in the portal. For example, let's say that I have issues with my VPN. I'm gonna copy the same thing over here in the description and submit it. A minute, you will receive an update here about the ticket that just got created. Let's go to the agent ITS. And for example, here I just received in the agent ITS, so agents are the people that work in the projects. A new notification was received 1 minute ago, saying that a ticket was created by, in this case, myself, indicating that I have issues with my VPN. Users on the backend, agents, can either click on the item that just got created, which will open the item in the Jira backend, or directly from Slack, agents can also work on the items. For example, I can say edit. From here, I can update some of the fields that are available for that specific work item. If I need to add some additional information, for example, I can change the status directly from Slack as well. So now we have to, if it's not open, I can move it to waiting for customer, I can move it to in progress, I can move it to escalate. So all the work for this item can either be done directly from Slack or in the project. As you can see here, if I go back to the project, you will see that the ticket also got created from Slack. So as you can see here, we have the ask a question request type that I have issues with my VPN, and we just created a different issue from a different source. As you can see in this demo, we show you how to create a ticket through an email, how to do it from the portal, how to do it through the gadget, and how to do it through Slack. And same thing works for Teams, it's the exact same process. Those are the different ways on how you can set up a Jira Service Management project, and the different ways of how users can submit their requests. I hope this project was useful for you, and see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.